Photo, otherwise I don't want to vote. But yeah, it's your civic rights. It's important. All these things. So all the things that come up during the election, we want to ensure that you are informed. If you are in the space, we also want to ensure that you are doing things right, because the peace and stability of the country depends on it. And so we're going to have a conversation around that. We're going to be talking about the National Election Conference 2024. Yep. You're wondering what it is? Well, I have the brain behind it to tell us all you need to know about this. I've been joined in the studio by Ray Smith. He is the founder of Afrima's Network. And they are spearheading this particular conference. Ray, good morning to you. Welcome home.
Thank you. And congratulations, 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
It came by within a blink of an eye.
Yes, yeah. Congrats to the entire team.
Thank you very much.
Under the leadership of Chief Bola Ray.
A.K.A. Bolas.
Yes, yeah. Thanks for having me this morning.
Great to have you as well.
Great.
So, tell us about this conference. Why this conference? Why is it important?
Okay, so Afrimas is a media sustainability company. We do a lot of advocacy and media development. As part of our rollout for this year, we launched the Newsroom Business Initiative, what we call the Sustainable Newsroom. It's to foster a mentorship for our young people who want to work in a newsroom. Mm-hmm. So we launched this during the celebration of the Global Press Freedom on the 3rd of May. Mm-hmm. We did this in partnership with the GH Media School.
Okay.
And as part of our engagement and advocacy, and this year being election year, we decided to create a thought leadership on electoral journalism, looking at the vital contribution of the newsroom in covering a free and fair election. And so we realized that our newsroom, over the years, covered elections, and they've been vital in providing information to the general public. And so it's important that we put a spotlight on what they do and bring people who have covered the election over the years to share some thoughts, some challenges that they've been through, and bring us some solution. And also to keep the standards of our journalism. Okay. And so basically this is why we birthed the idea of what I call the electoral journalism.
Journalism.
Yeah.
Electoral journalism.
Yes, yeah.
That's a very simple way to coin it for people to grasp what the whole idea is about. So this is a conference that is upcoming, right?
Yes.
When is it happening?
It's actually happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. It's on the 10th of September.
All right.
At the GH Media studios.
Okay.
At 1 p.m. the time. And basically, as I did mention, we're looking at the role of the newsroom.
What are you seeking to cure with this particular conference? Before we get into all the details about what is going to happen on the day, what are you seeking to fix with this conference?
I think the most important thing is to keep the standard, and we've had issues of reportage, and you did mention about misinformation, disinformation. I think it's a continuous awareness and continuous education for the broader team of everyone who will be involved in the electoral process. And so we thought as an institution, let's lead this and create that awareness. And so it's just a one-day conference, but we're going to have a lot of social engagement, creating awareness of the role of the newsroom and the stakeholders who are involved in making sure that we have a free and fair election coverage.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So this is happening tomorrow.
Yes, it's happening
at
tomorrow.
the GH Media premises.
Yes, yeah.
Where exactly is it
This
located?
is the mega studio.
Where's GH Media
so
located?
So it's at Achimota Abofu.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. If you are within Abofu environment, this is where
Is it around Mawako?
Yes, that enclave.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That's
All
that
right.
enclave. Yes,
All
yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
so, what do people have to do to participate?
Well, it's an open invitation.
Okay.
I mean, if you're interested in the election processes and how journalist contribution makes elections successful, and if you're a practitioner as a journalist, or a student, is open. You just walk in and be part of the conversation. We'll definitely also stream this on our various platforms online for anybody who may not have the time to come in person. And the thing is, we need to have conversations
Around it.
and keep the sanity of our journalism work.
Okay.
You know, I've appreciated so much with the newsroom because I've over the years as a media practitioner, I've seen the contribution of newsroom. Even what I do as a revenue generator,
Yeah.
everything that we do revolves around news. And so in this year's election, we said we are upholding the standards of the practice and at the same time to support the work of the journalists.
All right.
You know, it's very, very important. I mean, sometimes they say, oh, well, I mean, they are doing their work. Yes, they are providing information to us, but how best are we ready to support them when we see them doing their work?
Okay.
You know, so violence-free, no attack on journalism
Okay.
this year as part of the election process.
And finally, who are the people you are expecting to be part of the speakers?
Okay, so we've sent the stakeholders, we've sent invitations to NCCE,
Okay.
EC, National Peace Council,
Okay.
and then we have some of our seasoned, journalists who will
Journalists,
be
okay.
coming through. Kweku Owusu Prepare of Joy News Channel.
Multimedia.
We have the Mata Aqua of Adom Brands, also at Multimedia.
Yeah.
We have Joyce Nyame of Youth Bridge Foundation.
Okay.
And then we have Clifford Lajepo, who is the head of faculty at the GH Media School.
Right.
And then other seasoned journalists who will also come through and share some nuggets with us on how best we can have a peaceful election.
All
Yes,
right.
yeah.
All right, Ray. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
making time to join us this
Yeah.
morning, and we
Can
wish
I
you
say
all
a
the
thank
best.
you to a
Okay.
couple of our
Briefly.
partners. Yes, yeah. So I want to say thank you to the High Street Journal, for supporting us, the GH Media School,
Okay.
Youth Bridge Foundation, Fort Commodity, and then all the other stakeholders, Star FM, and GH1 TV for supporting this cause. We are grateful. Thank you for having me this morning.
All right. Thank you, too, for joining us in the studios. You're still listening to The Morning Star. We'll be right back after this.
Let's have